David Goggins is a true inspiration and a force to be reckoned with. He is a former Navy SEAL, an ultramarathon runner, a triathlete, an author, and a motivational speaker. His story is one of sheer determination and unrelenting perseverance. In this video, we will delve into the life of this remarkable man, exploring his past struggles and the secrets to his success. We will examine the mental and physical challenges that he has faced, and the strategies that he has developed to overcome them. If you are looking for inspiration and motivation to push through your own challenges, then this video is a must-watch. So buckle up and prepare to be inspired by the incredible story of David Goggins. David Goggins is a retired United States Navy SEAL and former United States Air Force Tactical Air Control Party member who served in Afghanistan and Iraq. He is the only member of the U.S. Armed Forces to have completed the Navy SEAL training, the U.S. Army Ranger School, and Tactical Air Controller training. He is regarded as one of the world's greatest endurance athletes due to his numerous ultramarathons, triathlons, and ultra-triathlons, and holds the Guinness World Record in pull-ups after completing 4,030 reps in 17 hours. Goggins is considered to be the toughest man alive. David Goggins' journey to success was far from easy. His childhood was marked by a series of devastating experiences that left him scarred. He had to face the constant physical and mental abuse of his father, who terrorized him, his brother, and his mother. His father's cruel treatment extended to his education as well. Rather than encouraging his children to pursue academic excellence, he made them work long hours at Skateland, one of the family businesses. As a result, Goggins found himself lagging behind in school and struggling to read and write. To make matters worse, his mother had to work at the family's bar till late at night. This often meant that he and his brother had to sleep on a couch in an office on site, leaving him sleep-deprived during the day. The bruises from his father's beatings were also a constant concern. On days when he could manage to attend school, his mother had to write notes to excuse them from PE to avoid any attention being drawn to the telltale marks on their bodies. The numerous challenges that plagued David Goggins during his formative years ultimately took their toll on him, manifesting in a range of difficulties such as memory and attention issues, as well as a debilitating stutter that left him struggling to communicate effectively. When Goggins turned 8, his mom had had enough and summoned up the courage to leave her abusive husband, taking Goggins and his brother with her to a small town in Indiana hoping for a fresh start. However, destiny had further plans for him. Owing to his learning difficulties and status as one of the few African-American children in the community, he endured significant bullying, ultimately leading him to skip school most of the time. As a result, he resorted to cheating his way through high school. After struggling to complete his schooling, David Goggins set his sights on a career in the military. Eager to join the elite pararescue team of the Air Force, but his challenges were not over. One such challenge came in the form of the entrance exam he had to take. Despite his best efforts, he failed the first 2 attempts, forcing him to try again, and then he finally passed. Once he began the rigorous training required for the pararescue team of the Air Force, he discovered an unexpected obstacle, a deep-seated fear of the water. This fear proved to be a formidable opponent, one that threatened to derail his progress and undermine his confidence. When he was later diagnosed with sickle cell traits, he saw it as an excuse to abandon his training, using it as a way to avoid facing his fears and pushing through the obstacles in his path. He usually tells this story to show people that he too has given up on things out of fear. After leaving his training, Goggins got a job as an exterminator, earning a meager $1,000 a month, barely enough to cover his $810 rent. His life was characterized by a sense of aimlessness and despair, as he struggled to find his way back to a more fulfilling existence. David Goggins found himself in a precarious situation, giving up on making anything meaningful out of his life. He turned to food for solace. The unhealthy habits he developed began to take their toll on his body and his mind. Over the course of 6 years, from the age of 18 to 24, he watched as his weight ballooned from 175 pounds to almost 300 pounds, a dramatic shift that will put another obstacle in his way. The turning point in his life occurred when he chanced upon a broadcasted documentary showcasing the valor and indomitable spirit of the distinguished Navy SEALs of Class 234. Stirred by their unwavering determination to conquer seemingly insurmountable challenges, he yearned to emulate their admirable traits, thirsting for a taste of triumph in the face of adversity. He wanted to know what it felt like to overcome adversity. He was tired of feeling defeated. He decided he was going to join the Navy SEAL, but because of his weight, all the recruiters he called declined to take him on. This went on for a while until one recruiter told him he would give him a chance if he could lose the excess weight of 100 pounds in 3 months. The next day, he decided to start his weight loss journey. He went for a run, planning to run 4 miles, but ended up being able to just do a quarter mile. In his despair, he walked back home, sat on his couch, and cried because he felt that he could never lose the weight. He gave up again. He returned to his job as an exterminator, but fate knew he needed one more push. Even though he was an exterminator, he wasn't fond of cockroaches. A few days later at one of his sites, he uncovered the biggest cockroach nest he had ever seen, and that did it for him. He quit his job on the spot and decided to go back to accomplish his heart's desire of joining the SEALs. He was going to do it or die trying, and this was the beginning of the man we know today. He started by restructuring and restricting his diet, then started to train by running and cycling for several hours a day, marshaling his mind to push through even when he felt like giving up. At the end of the 3rd month, he had lost all of the 100 pounds and made it into training. Goggins embarked on the arduous journey of Navy SEAL training. While he made considerable strides and evolved significantly during the program, he encountered a formidable challenge in the form of the notorious Hell Week. This grueling, week-long training regimen required SEAL aspirants to function with minimal sustenance and rest, posing a formidable obstacle to Goggins' perseverance. He endured this Hell Week 3 times due to numerous challenges. For Goggins, this marked a pivotal epiphany, where he recognized the need to cultivate an unbreakable mental fortitude to complement his physical prowess. Driven by this newfound insight, he devoted himself to honing both his physical and mental faculties with unwavering determination. His illustrious military career spanned 2 decades, culminating in the prestigious accolade of Top Enlisted Man in recognition of his remarkable contributions. After retiring from the military, Goggins directed his focus towards a new objective: running for charity. This decision was driven by the tragic passing of some of his cherished companions in a helicopter accident during Operation Red Wings in Afghanistan back in 2005. Goggins' activities as a runner have transcended the boundaries of human endurance, and he has established himself as one of the most accomplished ultramarathon runners in the world. Over the years, he has competed in more than 60 ultramarathons, including multiple 100-mile events, and has continuously pushed the limits of his physical and mental capabilities. His races are dedicated to raising funds for the Special Operations Warrior Foundation, which provides education scholarship opportunities to children who have lost their parents in the line of duty. To date, Goggins has raised over $2 million for this worthy cause. In addition to his remarkable athletic achievements, Goggins is also a best-selling author. His 2 books, Can't Hurt Me and Never Finished, offer a glimpse into his extraordinary life and provide readers with the tools to overcome adversity and achieve their own goals. Goggins' influence extends beyond his books and athletic pursuits. He is an avid user of Instagram, where he shares motivational messages with his followers and inspires them to be the best versions of themselves. The link to his Instagram account is in the description below. If you have enjoyed this video, kindly support us by subscribing and smashing the like button. Please leave your thoughts about this incredible man in the comments section below. Until the next time, thanks for watching.